Hey everybody, it's the Doll Circle. So more of my doll openings today. Well, you guys will see these over a couple days, but I'm filming all in one day. Time management, you know. This is the 35th Anniversary Barbie Reproduction. So, as we all are familiar, Barbie came out in about, what, 50 years ago? 60? 60? Oh my gosh. 60? 60 years ago. I had to think there. I was like, wait, how old is she again? And she came out in 1959. This is the brunette version. Now, they did, the original one was blonde, but in the reproduction lines, they did a blonde one and a brunette version. And this came with what the original box would have come with. So if you guys can't afford, obviously, the thousands of dollars for an original Barbie, this was a good option back when this came out for the 35th anniversary, which is crazy to think how old this doll is. You know, this one came out in what, 93? Oh my gosh, it's crazy to think. But you can still get these on eBay though. I bought this at a doll, or excuse me, a toy and collectible show, but you can get these on eBay fairly inexpensive in and out of box, and you can get them brunette or blonde. The packaging is really pretty. I love the metallic in the back. It's just so pretty. I love that color. I love the pop, and it really makes her swimsuit stand out in my opinion. Here, I'll show you guys the back art. So stunning, so beautiful. Again, I grew up seeing this kind of Barbie around just because my mom was literally there with the first Barbies that came out. So she, you know, kind of pushed me into like the Barbie scene, you know, well, encouraged me, I guess you could say, in the Barbie scene. I know some people are either like really like, oh, I hate the old faces, or I love the newer in the past like 30 years of their faces. I like both. I feel like Barbie has just evolved and changed over the years. So I'm a fan of both. I feel like they just have their own style and own look. But I want to show you guys the packaging before I take this out. Like I said, I bought this at a trade show, but you can get these online. They're still, yeah, they're still readily available, like I want to say, on eBay. And I do have some of the other reproductions as well. Let me mention that really quick. They have Soul in the Spotlight. They have a wedding day one. They have Silk and Flame. They have so many reproductions that have the same face, but reproductions of what the original designs looked like. So when you guys start looking up reproduction Barbies, there's gonna be a big selection to choose from. But if you like this one, which I personally think is one of my more favorites, is because it gives you that taste of the original Barbie, even the little sunglasses in the book. So let's get her out of the box and take a closer look at her, okay? I got her at the box and everything, and she does come with a stand, which was cute because it actually was in the box, the secondary box, so I didn't realize it. And it's hard to tell with the lighting, but it says Barbie though on the clear bottom stand, and it just clips around her waist. So I really love that to display. I love the clear, so if you put it in different areas, like, it doesn't really stand out and overpower the doll. And she comes with her original, well, original looking shoes. And these, my mom said she would have like boxes full of these, because these were very basic, like kind of like in the 90s, like every Barbie had the Barbie pump. This one is the one that was kind of traditional for her era, and she does have painted on, if it wants to focus, painted on cute red toes that match her fingernails. And I love those shoes. Like, to me, like, every time I see that, I just think of my mom, because that's what she had. Has the swimsuit, which is all in one piece. There is no fasteners or anything on the back. Does have the little tag letting you guys know it is a reproduction, and it has the 35th anniversary on it. Her little painted on fingernails, they're so cute. Which I love seeing that now in the Silkstones and some of the higher end or the Black Label dolls and things like that. They still paint their nails, which I think is such a cute touch. And here, let's get onto her face. She's got her eyes looking to the side, again, going with the reproduction look. That's the way she looked before. She does have the gold hoop earrings, which if you guys own the original ones, the gold earrings would turn the ears green. So if you find an original one that has that greening, yellowing kind of coloring to the plastic, more of a chance that it probably is real and not a reproduction if they're trying to like pull a fast one on you on eBay, just because that green around the ear normally meant that that's the original one. The metal just kind of had that reaction with the plastic for whatever reason, because it wasn't real gold, so obviously. So when it would kind of deteriorate or like change the color of the plastic. Her hair is really super soft. There was some gunky like old rubber band material in her hair just because was old, and you got to think the humidity and the time of being in the box, so I had to pull it out of the bottom of the ponytail because normally this is fastened as well, but I had to pull it out. It was really, really gross and sticky, but her hair is just a beautiful brunette color. I think there is actually still some plastic now that I see it in there. But again, she's just absolutely stunning. Love it. Comes with her sunglasses, which here, let me put them on her and then I'll show you what it looks like. I feel like the sunglasses are very fragile though. It's probably just because the plastic is old, but get on her. Okay, there he goes. And there's her sunglasses. Cat eye, going with that late 50s, early 60s style. And she does come with this cute little like booklet, which I didn't know it came with. And on the back it has trivia questions, like when was Barbie born, what was her last name, and then it has the answers at the bottom. And then it has a little advertisement showing some other dolls, which is funny. My mom has these two. I don't know if she's the third one. I have the top one in box, which I think I might have opened just because she's very pretty. And in the inside it tells you like from the desk of Ruth Handler, which is, if you guys don't watch on Netflix, you have to watch The Toys That Made Us. And that's a 4-episode show right now, and one of them is about Barbie, and it's so good. Like, you have to watch it. So it's on Netflix. And they talk about Ruth Handler, the designer and the owner / creator and everything, saying that she's back. Has a little section about Barbie, talks about the actual doll and the outfit inside. So here, I'll show you guys that if you want to pause it and read it. And then the inside, being very delicate, I don't want to ruin this paper, has a timeline of all the dolls that have come out from 1959 to the 90s, because that's when this doll was particularly made. Tells you like Barbie came out in 1959, goes over the different, the different Ken, Skipper, Barbie, Tootie, which I don't remember my mom owning any of those, Todd, Scott doll came out in the 80s. There's also Curtis and Kara and Steffi, the Steffi doll faces that came out in the 70s, all the way up into the 90s, where it talks about the different dolls that like Whitney, Stacy, which I love the Stacy and Whitney dolls, and Courtney was another one I really, really loved, and Jazzy, which was Barbie's cousin, which I have 2 of those, I think, and I love them. Not a lot of people realize that Barbie had a cousin there for like a whole minute. So this is a really cool timeline. It would have been fun to see it go all the way up until now. So if somebody wants to go make that online, you can take this and then add to the rest of it. That'd be kind of fun. And then here's the box, shoebox style. Here, I'll show you. It has Barbie printed with different outfits, and these outfits, like these, you could have actually like bought over time. Like I think my mom had that one too. And then the top, it says at the top there, teenage fashion model with pedestal or stand, and it says Mattel, so it's like the original old looking logo. This says brunette on the top there. Let me make sure I'm looking at the same thing that you're looking at. Oh no, this one doesn't say that. This one says it on the bottom, has a model number, and it says brunette. The top says special edition reproduction. So in case you guys end up buying this box on eBay and they're like, oh, it's a real box. Well, it's a real reproduction box. And then this is the inside where she would like have the stand in it, and then she would fit in there and everything. So really, really cute. I'm definitely going to display her out of the box with the box like right next to her. I feel like would be a really good way to show it off. I love it. If you guys have a chance to buy her on eBay, I definitely recommend it. In the price point, it lets you own an old looking doll without having to spend like $2,000. So I feel like that's a really good option for everybody on a budget like me. So comment below, what do you guys think of her? I love her, and I'm really, really glad that I got her. I do have the other ones. Will I open the other ones? Maybe? I'm not sure yet. But I'm sure if I ask you guys to comment, you'll say to open them. So I might open the rest of the reproduction dolls that I have. So thanks for watching, you guys, and I hope you enjoyed my throwback kind of reproduction review. Bye.